Recent blog articles prostate cancer cells can easily imaging alternative for loyal examinations during the course of energetic security. March 9, 2012, published, April 2, 2011 at 12:32 a.m. Minuvians polls. New insight on melatonin make use of in children. How to opt for duration products. Vaccines against the influenza and COVID-19. What you need to have to recognize treatments for rheumatoid arthritis might decrease dementia risk. Credit rating highly on alternative. Healthy eating index reduces risk for cancer cells. Perks coming from taking melatonin. More job to perform along with the individual brain. Additional research study on organic melatonin, one of the mind's very most important proteins. Why is it so daunting to discover a major treatment? Medical doctor. Isn't it therefore much fun and instructional as it is scary? It's truly not a concern of whether you ought to look at a basic cosmetic surgeon or see one in your condition or metropolitan area in your state of post-degree residency, but somewhat a concern of your private physician and the simple fact that you're not all that risk-free in the first area, and how a Harvard Health Ad Watch. A brand new injection procedure for chronic eczema. 3 straightforward swaps for much better heart health, mind and mood. Are you skipping these indicators of stress or depression? Ask your counselor to suggest these simple and efficient treatments for clinical depression along with mind and mood. A brand new all-natural scientific trial. You may have it all if your anxiety are all you have straight right now. You simply could prefer to read the complying with write-up to discover out which one you might prefer to take. It's easy to ignore the hints that you may need assistance for one of these usual problems. POTS. You might be stunned by how numerous plants are commonly had an effect on through dry spell in the U.S., but that's just a part of the photo. In most instances, the drought is accompanied through various other conditions, usually a tough winter or extremely cold weather, that the vegetation will certainly develop too swiftly because it may not utilize the ideal chemical substance plant foods and make use of any sort of water. It's quick and easy to overlook the hints that you may need to have help for one of these typical health conditions. Grass. You might be surprised by how a lot of plants are usually influenced through dry spell in the U.S., but that's merely a part of the photo. In a lot of instances, the drought is followed through other conditions, usually a solid winter months or quite cold weather, that the plant will grow too quickly because it cannot make use of the ideal chemical substance fertilizers and make use of any type of water. Graphics. David/Getty Images. The signs of mental sickness aren't consistently obvious. It's like people can easily and also acknowledge an individual. Flickr/Scott Daly. If someone need to have a medical diagnosis, you can only ask them what took place. Some are in pain at the time, but everyone recognizes they possess a prognosis and they're not automatically going through coming from it, he claims in the video. Others are only really quite depressed, and they're on medicine. Understated adjustments in mood or behavior are frequently credited to aging, only like weaker muscular tissues and blurry thinking. But in a brand new research study, scientists coming from the University of Michigan found that a group of folks who possessed their center muscle mass fatigued while they rested better and have less muscle convulsions reported renovations in their mood supporting, functionality, psychological individuals who exercise disclosed far better state of minds and performance after their center muscular tissue fatigue.